Just who I wanted to see. I'm delighted with the photo
Carving tool?
That's right. The statues are inside to make things a little easier for you. Allow me to demonstrate. The numbers on the stones represent the amount of material you need to keep in a given...
Oh, it's starting to...
Got it? If you carve the blocks, then you just need to add some finishing touches, and voila.
Wait, what? It's only cheap!
A great mage doesn't reveal... You got the basic carving process down?
Alright, what the...
Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's the one I was going to work on. Yours is over here.
Whew, well... Let's go! Do you still remember Nicole's process? The numbers represent the amount that we need to keep per... Whoops! Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake. Looks like we made a mistake here. Whoops! 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 Seems to be giving you some trouble. Need any help? Whoops! Looks like we... Whoops! Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Whoops! 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 Okay. After careful inspection, Paimon's found a piece that we need to remove. And it's that one! Now, we just need Nicole to add the...
You got rid of all the extraneous...
It's done! Oh, it's the Mage's Lodge! When did that get...
Is this the
Aha!
They lived happily at the end.
Huh?
Tough customers, huh? Well, all my heart, but just as the youngster... But as it turned out, she had come... Oh, great, leave me, the mage... But the youngster break... But in that, Elena's had been Meowtress III's second daughter all along. She had only helped the youngster in the hopes that her sister Anyway, that's the
That was amazing. The story.
That can't be helped. All we angels are if even the fate is always ineffable. And yet, anyway. You keep them. I no longer need offerings. Success.
Don't slip and fall!
Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about.
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Roland yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later. He said he went to poke a hornet's nest full of
Let's get at him. The spina's on the cake! Take them. I have no need.
Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Gene and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this.
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Rowan yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Ha! So that's how you did it. Not half bad. Wisdom's another kind of strength, after all.
Ah, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back! Everyone, fall in and give them a proper welcome!
Wow, we're this popular? Paimon feels like blushing.
How the wind carries that scent from afar! Sweet Barbados, it's true! Dandelion wine!
Ah, a special brew from Dawn Winery to boot. They're back. All my precious memories, they're all flooding back.
Oh. So, the welcome isn't for us, is it?
Yes, this is it! This is the taste! Oh, it's just how I remembered it.
Amazing! After all these years!
I was starting to think I'd already forgotten the taste of a good Dawn Winery vintage.
If the taste hasn't changed, then my home back in Springvale probably hasn't changed either. Thank you, Honorary Nut.
That's enough. Put a cork in it, everyone. Barrels stay sealed until everyone's back. Let's finish the party prep in the meantime.
Oh, yes, sir. On it, sir.
Like I said, drinking is the most serious of serious business.
Morgen untersteht mich vor morgen braucht's Mut, doch ist Freiheit ein heiliges Gut. Liebling, komm und tanz mit mir unter dem Mond, Nord und Süd für Löwen.
Oh, sticky honey roast! Sweet madame! Wait! Okay!
So, what's the hero who saved our savior? Truth is, what I've got in my cup, but since you've caught me, nothing for it. Got me. Just a joke. Not a drop of liquor on me right now. If you're thirsty for a real drink, go find Yumeni later. She's got plenty in stock. A camp always needs to have one sober soul to guard their drunk comrades from things that go bump in the night. Rotten luck, eh? Just so happens that... So, on this night when they're... Who knows? Maybe fate just gets a kick out of messing with us. If it had come one day later, maybe I'd have been down. But if it had come but one day later, maybe you'd have passed the camp by, missed the feast, never even had... Nobody can say what choices lead to what outcomes until the time comes. Just like when I decided to lead this expedition out of Mondstadt. Never imagined I'd make it this far. That's how it turned out, aye. But when we marched, all I knew was this. An abyssal storm was brewing up north, one that threatened to scour all of Tevat. It took us some time to mobilize, but where would the enemy appear? What form would they take? That was all a complete mystery to us when we set out. All we could do was gather intel. Ha! Quick study, aren't you? Alas, the enemy won't sit around twiddling their thumbs while we finish preparing. Every hour we hesitated. That was all the intel we needed to launch this expedition. None of that formality. Be it Mondstadt back, the fact that we can sing around the bond. The wine we didn't. So cheers to tomorrow, to...
The route for this patrol.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Where could they be?
What now, boss? Forget our...
Yeah, we gotta think of something, Squad.
Head back to your posts. Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there, Itlua! What?
It's...
Come on, Or.
But since you're both still, this...
Squad leader, I've compiled what data we have on the bases we can still control. My report is over at the command post.
Got it. Thanks, Roland.
Squad leader, our comrades in the east seem to have butted heads with the Fatui. They say they're going to send someone over.
Got it. I'll be over as soon as I can.
Jeez, Itlua! Are you always this busy?
Recently, yes. There's just so much work to catch up on.
To ask for a while now. It'd be awesome if you really could what? Yeah.
Oh, these? Officially, they're called moon wagons. They're transportation tools we made by You can think of them as Kuvaki-powered mobile lighthouses. They're not quick by any means, but they save us a whole lot of trouble and manpower when it comes to transporting supplies. As for cooking functionality, I hadn't actually given that any thought. But you know, if we did install a toaster in there... Oh, no. Filling stomachs is a key part of a Ratnik's duties too. Thanks for reminding me of that, Paimon. A proper food truck would save us from having to build makeshift stone stoves just to...
Right? And that way, you could even hold your own bonfire parties too! Except, everyone does seem really busy. I'm not sure they'd be in the mood for that.
Actually, I really hope that one day we can. Just the thought of it makes me smile. but that day will have to wait. For now, at least.
Yeah, it's all because of the wild hunt, isn't it?
Yes. Flint's did send word from the south that the strongest wild hunt anomaly we know of has been destroyed with your help. But it continues to cause havoc elsewhere. Not only must we shore up our bases themselves.
Whew. Just listening to all that is kind of tiring already. You Lightkeepers sure have it tough.
And that's just the basics. The real danger lies with those wild hunt outbreaks that suddenly just appear out of nowhere. Such tasks are all handled by Gramps, Flynn's, Olaf, and those guys. I can't have Gramps fretting over every last thing, so I've taken over handling of the groundwork. Honestly, compared to our shortage of manpower, supply prep is nothing. To continue on the topic of food, even the best cook in the world couldn't do anything without ingredients. Over the years, many of our former bases have fallen into disrepair, making them ill-suited for long-term postings. At the moment, everyone has to shuttle back and forth between our camps and HQ, leading to yup, and that's turning this place into a permanent base. And most importantly...
So...
Exactly. We'll need it if we're to stand any chance against the wild hunt attacks. Which is easy to say, but in practice, I think you've seen enough to know it's not going too smoothly.
Oh, right! Paimon,
Well, building our encampment will require... if only... It's true that the plants nearby are full of Kuvaki, and unfortunately though, there's been no sign of the supply. Valdis is in charge of transport, and that's precisely why I'm worried that they might have encountered some
Yeah! Surely this can't be anywhere.
Don't tell me that's actually...
Anyway, we can have a look around. Yep! Let's move! With the wind. Go! Phew! Go! Huh? Phew! Jackpot! If we bury it, maybe it will spring back to life.
Strange. I thought I just heard something. Almost like...
Huh? Well, that's weird. That's the vehicle, all right, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Huh?
but a momentary distraction.
There is no escape!
Watch out! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Coming at ya! Watch out!
There is no escape!
Hey there! Calm down!
Shine down!
Watch out! Let's see! A proper send-off from the Spina with blood.
There is no escape!
Watch out! Hey there! Coming at ya!
Shine down!
Watch out! Hey there! Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Let's see. You might feel a little sick.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion!
That wasn't very nice. Coming at ya! Coming! Let's see! Oh! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Coming at ya! Watch out! Hey there!
Illusion shattered!
Huh?
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin! With the wind. Calm down! Don't slip and fall!
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Don't slip and fall! treasure for a very lovely person. Don't slip and fall!
Take them. I have no need.
Shine down!
Watch out!
Illusion shattered!
Coming at ya! Don't slip it!
Shine down! There is no escape!
Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Hey there!
Now you shall perish!
Hey there!
Illusion shattered!
Hold still! Watch out!
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Coming at ya! Coming at Watch out! Let's see!
Shine down!
Hey there!
Toodaloo.
Go! If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.